Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another ICP Internet Computer Update. We want to take a look at the price at one more time, as obviously you can see and you can feel that the market is in a moment of uncertainty here. So we want to clear the air a little bit and tell you see what exactly is happening with the ICP Internet Computer price at here. Obviously, this is coming after we have hit our price target here, something like $16. We were talking about that when we were down below here, something like $8. So that was fantastic, obviously, and I hope people made money out of this, right? So we're going to take a look at the price up one more time. But before doing that, I want to kindly ask you to help me spread the video by delicately tapping the like button. It just helps the YouTube algorithm. People looking for ICP Internet Computer Updates will now be able to find this video much more easily. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel just yet, I would encourage you to do so, really, because I do TA on ICP in a number of altcoins on a regular basis. And without me further running my mouth too much, let's get back into the price. And on a daily time frame, we are still looking at this spike of accumulation pattern. Obviously really positive to see time and again, right? But we're going to take a look at what is happening in the immediate short term here. So we will go down to the 1 hourly time frame and try to see what is happening right here. Are we going to continue upwards or are we going to continue to the downside here? So you can see this crashing structure that we have, which was, a result of what happened yesterday in the market. And the good thing about this is it's actually not a stranger to the market. It's something that happens time and again. So that is a good advantage because, we get to see the market a little bit in kind of hindsight and, good reference points, although this is not 100% guaranteed. But let me quickly show you examples across the markets, plenty of them, and then we will refer them to the ICP Internet Computer price set, try to see where we are headed, right? So we're going to start off with the Bitcoin price set, and you can also see here with the Bitcoin price set, we really have the same kind of situation. But usually what happens with this structure is that you have that flash crash that we have right there. Maybe the market is just holding up like this happens like this, and usually the price retraces to those retracement levels, and then this is when all the decisions are made in here, whether we are going to continue to the downside or to the upside. So there are a couple of conditions that we are going to be looking at here to see whether we're going to do something like this or we are going to do something like this right there, right? So let's quickly take a look at it without wasting much of your time here. So let's just take a look at examples here that we have had in the past. You can see Bitcoin here back then on the 10th of December 2023. We had something like that then, and you can see that, what you have to do if you want to continue the upside, you have to at least break and close something like the 0.786 people adjustment level thereabout. Once you break and close above that level there, you are looking for continuation to the upside. As you can see here, yes, we were getting rejected right here. A rejection obviously means that you are going to continue to the downside, but once it broke that 702 there, that was the indication that yes, maybe we may continue going to the downside, but we will continue going higher right there. And as you can see, the price even went higher. Another example is we can see this crash that we have here on the maybe 14th of November 2023, and you can see the same structure really. But look at this, people really don't slow down here. They wait for the price to get back here, and then this is when all the decisions are made. You can see the price breaking above the 786 here, indicating that, we have a little bit of continuation to the upside, and this is definitely your bottom right. So you may see the price coming down a little bit, but that just indicates that, we are going to continue further high, as you can see what the price did right there, right? So if we have something like this on the ICP Internet Computer price set, that is going to be fantastic, obviously. Let's quickly take a look at another example so that, we just cement this whole thing and everybody understand what is happening right here. So you see the same structure happening right here as well. You have your crash, your flash crash, and then you retrace. And once you get to those levels, this is when the decision is made, right, to see what condition have we got right here. For example, in the situation, you see a rejection there, and that usually makes, room for a new low to be set right here. And then obviously once you break above those levels again, this is when you continue. So in the immediate short term on the ICP price set, if we go back there, we are looking for a breaking close above the 786 retracement level. We just go back and take a look at the exact levels that are there. But I also picked this coin right here, which is Alice, my neighbor Alice, randomly, and it actually was showing the same structure that we are looking at in the market right here, where you can see this crash that is happening, right, the flash crash, and then you retrace back to retracement levels right there, where you can see here the 702, the 786. Once you break and close above those levels again, you may come down a little bit, but this is an indication that the market is gonna continue to the upside. So a break and close above these retracement levels is an indication that we are going to continue to the downside. A rejection of those levels is an indication that we are coming back to these lows here. Sometimes we even break this low that we see here, right? So this is what you are just looking at. Another example on the same price set would be this here, and you can see that, if you want to zoom it a little bit like this, you can still see that, according to this, you retraced a little bit and then you got massively rejected, then setting a new low, right? There was an example of Polkadot right there, which I'm not going to get into because, for the sake of time, obviously. But getting back to ICP here, let's just visualize and talk about the specific levels that we want to take a look at here for, the condition to be satisfied, nice and easy. So here, obviously, for continuation, we want to see the Fibonacci retracement level 786, which we actually kissed yesterday, but we want to see a candle above that level, right? Maybe a couple of them will actually be good because that's further continuation. So you see, we crashed, we retraced back into the 786, and we failed to break and close above that level. Now, is that the rejection? Really too early to tell, honestly, but for sure we failed to break and close above that level. That's something like $15.40, we can say. Once we have a break and close above something like $15.40, this is your indication that, we are going to continue to the upside, and we are looking at a price target of something like $23 about, and for some reason it's coming into confluence with the 2.618, sorry, for that crash that we had yesterday. So that is good confluence. I don't know if it's a coincidence or what, but that is something that is amazing in the immediate short term. So we are looking to see what is going to happen right here with these pre-retracement levels. Are we going to continue to get rejected? We have been rejected at 786, 702. Let's see what happens here. But the trade is clear here. Once you clear something like $15.40, you are continuing to the upside. And then if you continue getting rejected right here, probably we are going to come down to these lows that we had here, something like $12, and then we will take it from there, right? So this is what I see happening in the immediate short term here. Really just waiting for these conditions to be satisfied so that we can take action later on, right? But for now, really, it's just a little bit iffy. There is no specific direction that the chart is showing us until and unless we have those conditions satisfied, something like $15.40. A close above that level means continuation to the upside. Continued rejection of this price here, of these Fibonacci retracement level 786, 702.618 here indicates that, we may continue all the way down to something like $12 there, which, to be honest, in crypto isn't really that big. I mean, let's take a look at this. Something like a 15%. If you don't believe that we can crash 15%, just go back a few days ago and you can see crashes like this ones right here, where you can see it was like 19% thereabout, and you can also see something like this right here, 21%, and something like 20% thereabout. These are possible things to happen in the market, obviously, but it's really clear that I didn't specify one certain direction in which we are going, and that was really, really purposeful. I hate really saying that, if this happens, then this, and then this, because, I see it happening everywhere. Right? Whenever I bought maybe somebody's YouTube channel, they really don't tell you what exactly is happening. But to be honest, in this situation, you just want to wait for one indication in one direction. Then, if I come to you and say, okay, let's say tomorrow we are above something like $15.40, right? And I say, okay, guys, we have had the break and close. My play or my position is that we're going to continue the upside. I can easily say that, right? But, in these situations where we are in the middle of nowhere, I really cannot point you a specific direction. I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is, right? Obviously, none of what I say is financial advice, and you shouldn't buy or sell anything because of anything I say, right? But if you like the content, don't forget to delicately tap the like button, share the video with your friends and family, and then I'll have to see you on the very next one. Take really good care of yourselves. Bye.